up, guys? This Logic Looks, and today we got a banger for you guys, man. As you guys saw by the title and the thumbnail, we got a crazy sniping video for you guys today. In today's video, we actually got a ton of crazy pink diamond snipes. We might have got another opal snipe. We also got a ton of other things to talk about. We got a lot of MT that we made. I just want to show you guys what ended up happening to us this past week sniping wise. I have been sniping a little bit, and let's just say the filter that I have found has been unstoppable. It has been wonderful to use, so I'm going to share that with you guys in today's video as well. So we're going to get right into it. If you guys are ready for the video, if you guys are ready to see some crazy snipes, go down below right now, smack that like button. Let's try to get this video right here to 114 likes. That would be greatly appreciated. Hit that subscribe button if you are new to the channel as well, man. And we're gonna get right into it. Let's get into the video. Without further ado, let's get into it, man. Let's go. Okay, boys, so basically I'm just gonna talk about the backstory of pretty much all of these snipes while I'm showing you guys what I ended up getting. Now, these were all over the past, I would say, like 4 or 5 days. I actually found myself a pretty decent filter. I don't think there's too many people on the filter, and I kind of want to give out the filter to you guys, but I don't know if I should. We'll see what ends up happening by the end of this video. You know, I might change my mind and save the filter for myself, but definitely stay tuned until the end if you guys want to see what filter I was using to actually get pretty much all of these snipes. Not all of them. I feel like I did split it up between 2 filters, so I mean, it is a little bit different, but pretty much all these snipes were on the same filter. So I'm definitely excited to show you guys what I ended up getting. If I had to guess the amount of MT I made, actually, I mean, if I include the snipe that I actually ended up getting that was already in another video, I probably would have made well over 1 million MT. But we're gonna start with the first one. I mean, you know, most of you guys already know I ended up getting this right here. I did make a dedicated video literally on this snipe. It was the first ever opal snipe in 2K21, and I ended up getting it. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen once again just in case you guys missed it. I know some of you guys have already seen this, but I did end up getting myself an Opal Jimmy Butler the day he came out, which I believe was the start of season 4 if I'm not mistaken, which was the first day. So definitely a nice little snipe right there. That's where it all kind of started. After I got that Jimmy Buckets, ended up selling him. He sold for around 550,000 MT, which is a profit of course 450k, maybe even more, to be honest. I don't even remember how much he exactly sold for. I probably have the screenshot. If I have any screenshots, again, I will throw them up on the screen for you guys to see. But that's where it all kind of started. And honestly, bro, the Butler snipe was definitely like a, you know, I would say like a hyped up moment for me, because bro, before that Butler snipe, I had not gotten a snipe in probably a week that was worth anything apart from like a Tatum. So I was like kind of down bad. I was like, bro, my MT is getting lower. I gotta start getting back on the filters and sniping. I did take a little bit of a break because of snipe miss, but I'm glad I got back, because the filter I was sitting on, I ended up making a ton of MT throughout the whole week. And the first snipe I actually ended up getting on this filter was a nice little pink diamond Jokic for 100,000 MT. Now, some of you guys might be like, Logic, why is that even a good snipe? It's just a Jokic. Well, it's not just Jokic, because this Jokic card actually does end up selling for quite a lot of MT. Now, I didn't really know this at the time, but he is pretty much extinct. If you guys look at your screen right now, there's only 2 of them on the market. Now, I'm not gonna lie, when I ended up getting him at first, I thought I was gonna make like maybe 20,000 MT. He ended up selling for 160,000 MT, which is a nice little 60k profit. Now, again, it's nothing too crazy, but I'm not really going to complain about it. It is a nice 60k profit. It only took me about 10 minutes to snipe him as well. And I believe this was maybe like a day or 2 after the Jimmy Butler snipe. So a nice little snipe to, you know, complement the opal snipe that I ended up getting. And actually on the same exact day, I ended up getting myself a nice little Joel Embiid. I believe it was for 90,000 MT if I'm not mistaken. You guys will see the clip on the screen. I'll try to include the clip for everything I have. If I don't have the clip, then you guys will definitely be seeing a screenshot. But I got myself a nice little Joel Embiid. He actually undersold a little bit. He only sold for like 190,000, which really wasn't the craziest amount, but I mean, profit is profit. I was definitely hyped to get that Embiid. I was gonna keep him, but I had another center in mind that I wanted to pick up for the team, so I did end up selling him for 190,000. Made a decent amount of profit on it, 90k plus the 60k from Jokic. Already 150k profit for the day. And you know what, bro? It doesn't stop there. Now, boys, I might have my times messed up a little bit. Some of the snaps I ended up getting might be on different days. I'm not really 100%. You guys will see the clips, like I said. You guys will see everything you need to see about, you know, when I got them and all that. You guys will be able to determine it. I'll probably be able to determine it when I'm editing. But the next snap I ended up getting, I actually did end up getting myself yet another Jokic on this filter that I was actually using. Now, the filter, like I said, I will go over it at the end of the video. I decided that I am going to share it with you guys because, you know, I mean, if I'm using it, you guys might as well use it as well. But the Jokic was another, you know, one of my decent snipes right there. He ended up selling once again for around like 170k. I think that one might have had like a diamond shoe or something on it. I don't even remember, to be honest. But it was a nice little snipe to go along with, you know, everything else that I had ended up getting that week. And then, of course, this right here was my favorite snipe of the week, hands down, bro. I ended up getting myself a center that I really wanted for my squad, so I didn't actually end up selling this one, so I didn't really make any profit on it. I could have sold him for 200k plus when I actually ended up getting him, but I decided, you know what, bro, this is the guy I want to keep for my team. And of course, it was none other than Demarcus Cousins. Now, a funny story with this one right here, bro. I literally had just come back from being upstairs. I think I was watching either a movie or the Raptors game. I'm not even sure. I came back and my filter was already set up, so I just grabbed my controller. I hit search on it one time, and I promise you this was first refresh on everything I love. First refresh, I press search, boom, Demarcus Cousins pops up, boom, I end up getting him, and I just didn't know what to do, bro. That was actually a crazy snipe right there. That one was on a different filter. I'll also share that filter with you guys at the end of the video. But Demarcus Cousins is definitely a nice little snipe, especially first refresh. I spent like 5 seconds trying to get it, and it literally, you know, 2K gave it to me in 5 seconds. I was gonna spend like an hour or two trying to get him, and boom, first refresh, ended up getting him. Ended up getting extremely lucky. That usually doesn't happen when you're sniping. You got to spend a lot more time than that, but I ended up getting lucky. Ended up getting myself a Boogie Cousins for 100k, and to this day he's still gonna be on my team. And boys, we got a few more snipes. Now, you guys are probably already seeing a theme of, you know, pink diamond centers. That is the key to today's video. Pink diamond centers is the theme to today's video. But we got a few more to go over before we end off this video. The next one right here is actually one of my favorite centers in the game. I mean, I kind of wanted to keep him as well, but I already had Demarcus, so I really, you know, just decided to sell him. But I did end up getting myself, roll the clip on the screen, ended up getting myself a Shaq for 100,000 MT. When I think I had to scroll like 2 or 3 over as well while getting that. So that was kind of a crazy snipe right there. Didn't really expect to get that, but I ended up, you know, getting it, so I wasn't really, you know, gonna complain or nothing like that. That Shaq ended up selling for around 200k as well, so I'm not even really too sure how much our total profit is so far, or how much our total profit was. You know what, bro, you guys can do the math if you want to. All I know is we made bank. We are well over 1 million MT now, so I mean, I'm happy to be back over 1 mil, because at one point last week I was at like 200k MT, 300k MT. I was down bad, and now we are back over 1 mil, so definitely happy about that. And then of course the last snipe, which happened just this morning, I got on the filter for about 15 minutes, and this filter is literally super consistent for some reason. Every time I get on it, I get a snipe within like the first 20 minutes, or I miss something within the first 20 minutes if I'm not paying attention. But I did end up getting myself just this morning a nice little Dwight Howard for 100k. I'll roll the clip as well, you guys will be able to see it. Now the Dwight card, I really wasn't going to pick him up, but he had a diamond shoe and he had an extra Hall of Fame badge, so I know he's going to sell for a decent amount. He might not sell for, you know, 200k, but he'll probably sell for around 140 to 150k if I'm lucky. So definitely a nice little snipe right there as well. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all the pink diamond snipes in today's video. So yeah, boys, we basically went over everything that I ended up sniping this past week. Those were all the snipes I ended up getting. You guys probably saw a clear theme apart from that Jimmy Butler snipe that was already put in the video earlier this week. I mean, we literally just went after pink diamond centers, and the 2 filters I was using throughout the entire week that you guys could use by yourself. All you need is 100k, bro. The first one is the one I actually sniped Demarcus Cousins on. You could have probably seen the Shaq snipe on this filter too, but it's a very simple one. Pink diamond for your color, center for your position, Western Conference, 500 MT minimum bio, and just spam the refresh. I believe the only 2 cards you're going to see are Shaq and Boogie. Now, either way, you know, whichever one you get is going to be a lot of profit. And if you guys are looking for Boogie to add to your squad, I want to spend some time on this filter. You could probably get him in pretty much, you know, 30 minutes, maybe to an hour of sniping max. I actually ended up missing a lot of things as well. I didn't really put them in the video, but I could just go over them really quickly if you guys want. I ended up missing an Embiid. I ended up missing Cousins. I ended up missing a Shaq. I think I ended up missing another Dwight as well. And I think I ended up missing an Allen Houston yesterday on a different type of filter. So definitely a lot of misses as well, but we did end up getting a lot of snipes, and this was one of the filters I ended up using. So use it to your advantage, bro. It's a simple filter. Anybody can use it. You only need 100,000 MT, and you can make a lot of profit off of just one snipe. And boys, the second filter I actually ended up using, now I really didn't want to share this with you guys because I had barely any competition on it, but I mean, I got my MT out of it. I'm gonna let you guys go eat too. Now, it doesn't always work. It usually only works in the morning because there's a lot of cards that usually flood the market later at night. So I would recommend doing this in the morning if possible. Maybe if it's a weekend, or you know, maybe if it's a Friday morning for content, whatever it is, bro. For now, this filter works crazy good. All you gotta do is put it on center, put it on pink diamond, and move your minimum bid to where you can only see a few cards. So if I move my minimum bid down, you guys are gonna see there's 3 cards. This one is 57.2k minimum bid. So what I would do is just put it over 57.2k, hit search, and I'm able to see 2 cards. It's kind of an enabled filter, but you really don't have to buy anything. So this is what I've been using for the most part for my snipes. I would definitely recommend it to you guys, bro. It's very, very simple to use. I mean, you don't need to buy any cards. It's basically a free enabled filter, if that makes any sense. Use it to your advantage. Anything that you see is pretty much a snipe. Obviously, if you see a Moses Malone, don't buy it. But if you see a Shaq, an Embiid, a Demarcus Cousins, a Dwight, those are all snipes. So definitely use this filter, invest some time into it. It doesn't always work, so you really can't use it anytime you want. But when it works, I would recommend sitting on it for a little bit, testing your luck, see if you can get anything. Because me personally, bro, I probably spent less than 4 hours sniping this entire week, and I ended up getting everything you just saw in today's video. And I'm not even exaggerating. It is all about just finding the right filter, and this filter right here is another great filter that you guys could use. So yeah, boys, hopefully you enjoyed today's video. I know it was kind of all over the place, but I showed you all the snipes that I ended up getting for this past week, showed you how much MT I made. I showed you guys some filters that you guys could actually use to your advantage. Now, I'm not gonna lie, both of those filters are pretty consistent in my opinion. Now, obviously, I'm talking about consistent for a pink diamond filter. No, you're not gonna see a snipe every 5 minutes, but every hour or so you should be able to get at least 1 snipe, which is pretty decent if you ask me. So definitely give those a go. Let me know if you guys get anything. Let me know what you guys have sniped in this past week. And yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys enjoyed this video, leave a like down below. Let's get the video to 114 likes like I said. Hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. I love you. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll see you. Peace.
Niggas don't know, you don't know none of my pain. Remember the days when I walked in the rain. I'm going way harder cause it's a new season. I do what I do and I got all my reasons. And when I win, I never feel like I won. Cause everybody wanna be number one. Everybody wanna be the nigga. So you really gotta be the nigga. I've been grinding, I've been eating, nigga. If you ain't hungry, I ain't eating with you.